talking about the Titans here. The Titans.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone. It is gone. It is Bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Jesse Sharon, Dalt, and Freddie. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
There's one thing I hate. It is the fake comeback. And the Phillies struck with it tonight on a game that ended close to midnight. We're starting this after midnight, so you're getting a tired Jesse. You're getting an angry Jesse, and that is not a good combination at all. Welcome on in to the Phillies postgame show. Jesse running this solo because, again, it's after midnight when we are filming this, so I don't want to burden my co-host. I want them to sleep. And the only reason I do this is because I'm insane. This team makes me insane, and I have to talk about it. I got to talk about that ninth inning. First off, you have Alec Bohm. First pitch. He swings, hits one up the middle, a soft grounder, and the Blue Jays literally set that play up. They had infielders in, and where did he hit it? Right to the damn infielders. I am done with Alec Bohm. I think the city of Philadelphia is done with Alec Bohm. The Phillies fans are done with Alec Bohm. And the fact that you did not trade him during the deadline is a complete and utter freaking disaster. I'm going to say freaking because I don't want to get completely demonetized, but Alec Bohm is special. He really is. 0 for 4 tonight with a walk. His batting average drops down to 225. He is the worst third baseman in the league. It's not close, man. It's not close. Well, first baseman, because they insisted on keeping him in this lineup, in this infield, even though I don't think he's that bad of a first baseman. Dude, he's so unclutch. He can't hit. He doesn't step up when it matters most. And it's a shame. But I don't think this is just him. This isn't. This is not just him. It was Brandon Marsh. He grounded out the very next at-bat. Brandon Marsh, a guy that literally was starting in the All-Star game like a month ago. He can't hit water if it fell out of a boat. It is insane how bad this guy's fallen off. And it's not something that I think has been talked about either. But if you're not going to hit, if guys like Emmanuel Sosa aren't going to hit, if JT's not going to hit, like, you're not going anywhere. You're not doing anything. And especially if, as a team, today, you're 2 for 12. 2 for 12 with runners in scoring position. That is absolutely absurd, especially against a guy with a 4.22. Not 4.22. A 10.93 ERA. 10.93, and you did nothing. You're and right before him, you had to do with a 4.2 ERA with Estrada. Waldron, 6.95 ERA. 6.95. Like, how do you not do anything after, let's say, the third inning in a day where Zach Wheeler clearly didn't have his best stuff? Like, I'm sorry, he's not even a lower third tonight because I thought he balled out, and I don't think this is his fault at all. He threw over 115 flipping pitches. If anything, we should be praising Zach Wheeler because our bullpen, it was dead today. That's another. I'm not even touching the bullpen tonight. This bullpen, because, well, they've been bad the last few days. There was nobody tonight. Nobody. If you were going to win, it was going to have to be because of the offense. And 2 for 12 with runners in scoring. They were 1 for 12 until, like, this ninth inning. The stupid ninth inning comeback, which is the dumbest gimmick in the world. And the Phillies always seem to pull it. Like, all the time. It is infuriating. And that you have not seen the last. You have not seen the last. Especially when Luis Arias, and he was, again, the last for our problems. But he goes 0 for 4 tonight. Like, Luis, I love him. I think he's going to be fantastic for this Phillies offense. But, dude, there's going to be nights where he goes 0 for 4. He's not going to strike out. Although he did tonight, which was wild to see. But, like, yeah, he hits the ball on the ground, but there's going to be nights where those balls don't get through the infield, right? And he's going to have these 0 for 4 nights. He's going to have these nights where he's 2 for 4 with a bunch of RBIs, but there's going to be these nights where on a day where he, again, is the cleanup hitter, you need somebody to back him up. And Alec Bohm is your 5-hitter. Alec Bohm. Again, I'll repeat this. Alec Bohm is your 5-hitter. That's not going to play against the Dodgers. That's not going to play against the Cubs. That's not going to play against the Brewers, especially not the Brewers. Against Mizorowski. Are you kidding me? It's a joke, and especially when a guy like Bryce Stotty's heating up, when a guy like Trey Turner is heating up. Derek Hill's been on a heater, although today he really didn't do much. Crawford, he was 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. So, excuse me, 2 walks, which are really good to see. Phillies as a team actually had 10 walks, which was really encouraging. But again, if you get runners on, right, and you don't drive them in, who cares? Literally, who cares, right? So, it's as unfortunate as it is. This is what the Phillies are going to probably do in the playoffs. This is like exactly a few years ago, if you remember, Game 2 against the Dodgers. This was exactly their playbook. They played tight and they tried to muster up a comeback in the ninth inning, and then everybody remembers the Bryson Stott bunt. And then Castellanos, gets called out trying to bust it to third. Like, this team, man, that they are driving me nuts. But again, I signed up to do this for a reason. I'm insane. That's all. that is all there is to it, man. I'm insane. I'm going to live and die by this team. Probably die, but live and die by this team. And I'm going to see it through, even though I think everybody knows, right? Everybody knows how this is going to end. This is going to end in a playoff berth. I have no doubt about that, but I know for a fact this is going to end in a playoff loss, in a heartbreaking playoff loss. Maybe in the wild card, maybe in the first round, but there are problems like this that pop up every night. And when it's not the offense, it is the bullpen. Like the last couple of weeks, the starting pitching at this starter role obviously has been a problem for a while, although Painter was solid in his first outing back, was solid until he got hurt. But apparently he's going to be back and make his next start after he pulled something, apparently. You just got to hope that's not a problem, because I don't want to be seeing more of Rangel again. But it's a shame, because, again, Zach Wheeler, I thought he was really solid. I know he didn't have his best excuse me, his best stuff. But on a day where Chase Utley gets inducted into the Hall of Fame, you needed to come through. You needed to get the win. And to come out, again, 2 for 12 with runners in scoring position, and in a game where our bullpen, besides Killian, where they were clearly guessed. Mays has been pitching forever lately. Shugart, he's had the while off, but Mays has been a dog for us, eating up innings. Even though he's approaching a 4 ERA, he's been a guy that eats innings for you. And when you're starting pitching needs a break, he gives it to you. So I gotta give my guy Timmy M a little bit of some praise here. But Killian, not the best start as a Philly for him. An inning, an earned run, a home run. It's not the best start. You had Brooks Raley in his first appearance the other day. Rough, very rough. So I don't know whether to say, especially in Raley's case, because he came in here with a 1.96 ERA. I don't know if that's just Philly luck or now they suck for some reason. Maybe it's one of the two. I don't know. But again, the focus of tonight, and it's tonight. Tomorrow it could be a totally different story. It probably will be. It's not the bullpen, because Shugart was awesome after Killian. He went in an inning, allowed a hit, but struck out a guy. No earned runs. And especially with a 4.95 ERA, it's a miracle that he didn't allow anything else. But Wheeler went a 5 1/3, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 5 walks, and 6 strikeouts. A home run allowed. His ERA is up to 2.69. Nice. Well, I guess not so nice in this case. But again, man, I really don't think that this is his fault, and I do think he's gonna be fine. Wheeler, I mean, literally, his last start actually was against Baltimore, and he only went 2 innings, allowed a hit, and 3 strikeouts. But wasn't that the game with the rain delay? I think it was. So maybe he's gonna be fine. The start before that was the rough one against Miami. But Miami always seems to play us tough. So maybe he is in a tough patch. Maybe he is in a little bit of a rough patch, rough scuffle, whatever. But when it comes to playoff time, when it comes to the lights shining the brightest, I have zero doubts that Zach Wheeler is going to come up clutch when it is needed, because he has time and time again when the Phillies are in the playoffs. I talked about it last night. Sanchez, Luzardo, Wheeler, those guys are going to win you playoff games. They're going to put their heart on the line. It's just the Phillies offense and the bullpen where I have major, and I mean major concerns. Because again, guys like Alec Bohm, I'll just say, Alec Bohm is not a Major League Baseball player. He's just not. In the fact that they have had multiple chances to trade this guy and grab somebody else, and they haven't. It's terrible. It's terrible. And again, it's a shame, because Adam Miller, your guy that could probably do a whole lot better than him in the minor leagues right now, could be called up, but instead he's dealing with back issues. And I think up to this point, I don't think he's touched a bat. I don't think he's swung yet. He's still hurt. And it's August, what is it? August 8th. August 8th. They could maybe call him up in September. But again, who knows? Who knows? Hopefully it goes to Gage Wood, because again, I talked about it last night. And, I can say it without, a little bit of interruption. Gage Wood is your ideal fifth starter. Ideal. The dude, when he was called up, scouts and executives said that he was primed to be an early riser in this Phillies system. And a 3.97 ERA, that is totally fine for the fifth starter role. Maybe when the playoffs come around, you can transition him, if you trust Painter enough, to a bullpen role and take some pressure off Sugar, or bring up McFarland, who is a nasty bullpen arm in the Philly system. So bring up Wood and McFarland from the Phillies minor league system. But again, this is the Phillies we're talking about. This is Dave Dombrowski we're talking about. So are they going to do the right decision? Literally give me what are those balls called? The Magic 8 balls. It's one of those situations. It really is. But game 2 tomorrow against the Blue Jays, we'll have the full crew back. Again, I didn't want to ask my other guys to come on, because it's right now it's 12:37. I wanted them to get some shut eye, especially after the way this ended. It's depressing. It's depressing. What's even more depressing, you have Aaron Nola tomorrow. You have Aaron Nola tomorrow with his 5.5 ERA against Max Scherzer with his 7.92 ERA. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. This is either going to be a hit parade or Max Scherzer's going to tear us down. There's no in between. Scherzer's owned us over the last few years. But again, a 7.92 ERA is very high. But maybe he's unk, and he's probably going to retire in the next season or two. So maybe we'll touch him up. But maybe we used our ninth inning runs up. Maybe we use that magic up. Maybe that's the pessimistic Jesse getting to me. But I don't know. Either way, this team's driving me nuts. Let me know, chat, if this team is driving you nuts, because I'm sure it is. And what do you think the answer is? Because I live, breathe, Eat, sleep, breathe baseball. That's the right term. And I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, especially now that the trade deadline is done. Got to put all your chips in for a World Series because, again, you're not getting baseball in 2027. So this is the year to put everything on the table, put everything on the line. But I just don't know. With the Brewers nearing like 70 wins, Dodgers getting literally tear school, and the Cubs on fire. I don't know if we can keep up with these guys. Padres, add them to that mix. I don't know. We're all states, and I'm pleading for help. I'm pleading help from the baseball gods. Bring me Gage Wood. Gage Wood. Please save us. Please save us. I don't know. I don't know, man. All right. I think that's going to wrap things up for the Phillies postgame show. Late one, so would very much appreciate if you guys showed some love tonight. I stay up till the crack of dawn thinking about this team. I'm there, so if y'all wouldn't mind smashing that subscribe button, turning on notifications, liking the video, commenting, all that good stuff. Follow us on Instagram, 302birds, Philly Sports Pulse. But subscribe here first. It's a lot I threw at you, but again, I'm doing this at 12:40 at night. I put in the grind, put in the hours, so would appreciate the support. Thank you all for watching, and thank you to TickPick for sponsoring this late night stream. Again, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Jesse Sharon. Thank you all for watching, and let's go, Phils.
The Vikings!
Swing and a drive, left field. It's good. And it's gone. It is Bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
It's out of here! The Phillies lead it.
I can't hear you. Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show, proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today.